Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing the video for some of the modifications done to this engine and go over some of the information about this build. The video as I did the past couple days have been time-lapse videos with minimum information. So I want to kind of do a video, slow it down a little bit, and kind of tell you guys a little bit about it and get some information out there, and maybe if you guys have some questions, get some answers for you if I can. So let's get into it and I'll show you what I got. Alright, so here's the 5S-FE you guys have been watching me build for the past couple days. It is a stock 5S-FE internally. Obviously, externally I've done quite a few different things to it. This build was supposed to be a rebuild, not so much modifications, but that has changed quite a bit, obviously. So let's get into some of the changes I made since you guys have seen this last, and yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, not really a modification, just a change. Camshaft sprocket, I've changed it out. I believe this is from an older unit, older revision 1 possibly head, or I'm not quite sure where I got this one from, but I did change it out. It looks a little bit sportier, kind of resembles the 3S cam gear a little bit. So I changed that out. Obviously another thing I changed out was the crankshaft pulley. This is a 4-inch unorthodox racing underdrive pulley for an MR2. Obviously I'm running an MR2 alternator bracket on my Celica. So it puts the alternator on the back side of the motor rather than the front. I need to get a shorter belt because it's it's not right. So I need to get a shorter belt. I'm working on that. I will have a separate video for that. Once I find the proper belt, I'll go over the pulley, the belt length. There's a couple different brackets you can get for an MR2. Obviously I put a header on it. This is a pace setter header. I have a video coming out tomorrow going over some different header options. I've got a couple different headers in the shop for a 5S-FE, various for MR2 and Celica, so I'm going to be going over a video specifically for this tomorrow. I have converted this engine to a oil-cooled setup. So this motor originally only had a oil filter there, and I put the piping in required for the oil cooler. So all that stuff been done. I plan on turbocharging this sometime in the future, and I like to have an oil cooler at that point, so it's easier to do it now than later. I've converted my fuel rail to have just a normal threaded fitting. This is a M12 by 1.25 thread pitch, and I have some AN fittings coming to install on this. So this will be the fuel in. Over here will be fuel out, and I'll go to the fuel pressure regulator I have here. This is just a eBay unit, so we're going to see how good it is. It was cheap, so we'll see. It is a boost reference unit, so when I do turbocharge it, it'll be boost reference. You are able to adjust the base fuel pressure, so that's beneficial. Some of the other modifications, obviously the valve cover is not the way these valve covers should look. This will be actually a separate video as well. There's so much time invested in doing this that I couldn't really put it all into one of my 15-minute videos because that's my upload limit. So basically this valve cover has been shaved. Actually, it's been built up with TIG weld, and there used to be a label. It used to be recessed for a label. So I'll go over that in the next video, or one of the upcoming videos. And this manifold has been changed. It used to have a cold start injector, and used to have an EGR port, and it used to be more blocky on the side here where it used to come out more. So all this stuff has been changed. It also has a revision 2 5S-FE header or coolant pipe coming out of the head. This is the one that came on it. There's obviously a bunch of bungs. I don't need all the bungs. I just need coolant temperature, gauge temperature, and then that's a spare one. I should probably mention that this motor will be ran by a micro squirt. The intentions were not to get this far into the build. but with the amount of things I have deleted from this, like the idle air control valve and cold start injector, I don't think the factory PCM would be very happy with me. So I'm just going to put the microsquirt on it and call it a day. There will be a separate video tuning that engine with the microsquirt. So we're going to see how much power I can pull out of this setup as it is, just to see what it can do. And then, you know, after that, probably put a turbo on it. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, this is just a quick little video to show you guys everything. If there's any questions you guys have, feel free to ask. I'm trying to get all your guys' questions into videos so that way questions can get answered and stuff. So, yeah, I think that's it. All right, well, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I don't know what all to really go over on this. There's just a bunch of things that have been changed on that motor. So if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask them. I guess like, share, comment. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time.